Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Thursday, August 25th, 2016. During our first month in the trailer, things were going so well. Too well. Like ominous rumblings from below. The signs were there. Deep, deep down we sensed it. Forming, growing, creeping up our black water tank. Yes, once we were innocents, lacking respect and knowledge for the scatological results of our daily actions. Little did we know that only 2 days later, we would be wizened warriors, victorious conquerors of our insidious monster of a shitolactite. So, why discharge this, our humble tale as we gallivant among the beautiful lakes and valleys of California? Why can't we simply shut the lid and walk away? We certainly don't intend to make a stink about it, but poop is a topic all newbies should disseminate. Ignore poop at your own peril. If you do, and everyone does, you could easily make a mountain out of a molehill in your blackwater tank. We know, because we did. More experienced RVers need not listen to our enthroned declarations regarding how to handle potentially disastrous tank blockage, and we solicit all experts to pitch your favorite technique in the comment below. No, we are simply here to tell you what we did, what we're currently doing, and what we plan to do in the future, and then give you the full scoop of what we do. First, some backstory. If you live in a bricks and mortar home, how your jobby journeys from your body, down the plumbing, and into the sewer system is truly a marvel of human ingenuity. In most homes, the toilet is about 2 square feet of white porcelain with a water tank measuring about another couple of square feet or smaller. The idea is to keep it clean and tidy. And other than the handle, which may occasionally need a jiggle to facilitate a proper flush, that's about the end of it. Just pull the handle and ta-da! One's marvelous Picasso is surrendered to higher authorities for process and disposal. But for one who does a Picasso in an RV, the toilet is a mere prop for a 40-gallon tank into which the acquisition drops down to join the rest of the collection and remains in one's expert care for days or even weeks when in a dry camping situation. Keeping a toilet and a 40-gallon tank clean and tidy is a demanding responsibility because not only is poop toxic, but it has been known to explode. One of the saddest sounds an RVer may ever hear is silence when they pull the black water tank valve and nothing happens. No pleasing swoosh sound of excrement and water and TP on its way down the stinky slinky into the public sewer system where it will become someone else's problem. That no swish silence means you have a blockage. At this point, sewer mouth is in order. It won't help the blockage, but it should instantly wrap your head around the problem. So first, swear all you want. Then, go into the bathroom, peer down the toilet with a flashlight into your dark, cavernous black tank, and behold your creation. A giant, hardened, freestanding, pooper papier-mâché and say, "My God, what have I done?" Googling will render dozens of explanations and suggestions. Ironic how poop draws crowds on the internet. The most recommended solution involves pulling a hose into your trailer, shoving the hose down the toilet, and then yelling at your partner, who is outside manning the spigot, "Let her rip," as you proceed to water blast the blockage down to size. Some said it's even more effective if you attach a special, sharp nozzle on your hose in order to pierce the blockage, and then let her rip. And it might be a good idea to wear a hazmat suit. Psychologists should study why putting things down the toilet dominates all other solutions to RV blockage on the internet. Like, for instance, to dump a 7-pound bag of ice chips down the toilet and take her for a ride. For hours. so the ice will rattle around and bang the crap out of the blockage and splash it with the chemical solvents pooled at the bottom of the tank. That idea seemed plausible and clean. Unleash the ice chips. We hitched up Beauty and spent our free Saturday driving our poor, constipated trailer on the jammed-up weekend highways and byways. We drove over railroad tracks and cattle guards. Take that, Shillette-type! Thinking how nice it would be to hear that happy swoosh sound later in the evening over a sparkling glass of champagne. Day wasted. It didn't work. Toilet paper shaming is another obsession of RV sites. The super masters of paper shamers and conservators never have blockages. Some RV veterans, whom we greatly respect, recommend never putting any toilet paper at all into your blackwater tank. They keep a special trash receptacle exclusively for TP and never experience blockage problems. We admit to being squeamish about this solution. Our trailer is our home. We love to entertain. For us, TP is an institutional necessity for living in beauty. Sounds like you're up shit creek without a paddle. Call a pro, was tempting advice. But, as determined TP users, we needed to learn to solve this ourselves. Nevertheless, we researched a reputable RV tank service, and we'd call Monday morning, should we need it. With only a few hours of Sunday left, an Airstream friend suggested we drive over an hour away to Camping World. The experienced staff considered our specific problem and suggested the Flush King Reverse RV Flush Valve. Now, cheaper versions of this device were offered, but we decided to go with the best. We attached the Flush King directly to the Airstream sewer pipe. Then, attach the sewer hose to the Flush King. Next, we attached one end of a gray water input hose to the Flush King and the other end to the outdoor water faucet. Before turning on the outside water source and utilizing the Flush King, we once again opened the blackwater tank, held our breath. No luck. Blockage still there. So, leaving the blocked blackwater valve on the trailer open, we closed the valve on the Flush King to create a closed system between the Flush King and the blocked blackwater tank. That way, there would be no escape for the introduction of new water except against the blockage inside the blackwater tank. Important note: unless you have a sacrificial virgin handy, place a beautiful woman whom you dearly love inside the trailer. Stand her over the open toilet with a flashlight in her hand so she can see movement deep within the blackwater tank, and instruct her to yell "stop" if the water, or anything else, from the toilet rises enough to reach the inside of the bowl due to the introduction of the outside water to the Flush King. We used walkie-talkies, so we didn't have to yell. Open the Flush King water inlet, the blue knob that directs water into the blackwater tank, and then turn on the water at the outside spigot. At first, it will fill the clear plastic coupler, and then start building pressure as it forces its way on the blockage and into the blackwater tank. Quickly, the blockage will be forced back into the blackwater tank. Using the walkie-talkie, stay in communication with the person inside. When you think the blockage is gone, open the valve to the Flush King to let water and the contents of the blackwater tank drain into the sewer hose, but leave the freshwater inlet running for now. If anything has happened to the blockage, you will see something other than clear water coming out. If yes, then you have successfully given your trailer an enema and broken the blockage. Repeat over and over until nothing but clear water comes out. And that is how we defeated the shittalactite, cleaned up our tank and our potty mouth, and got back to normal, living in beauty. Flush King is also great for blockage prevention. We now use it every time we empty the Blackwater tank to keep it clean, fresh, and blockage-free. Thank you for joining us in Living in Beauty. We appreciate your continued support of our adventures. Special thanks this week goes out to Camping World and our friends at Air Forums who gave us lots of great advice on how to approach this problem. Till next time, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the road.